Munstead Wood was Gertrude Jekyll's home from 1896 until 1932. It was designed by Edwin Lutyens. And this is what we read about Munstead Wood House from the book Gardens for Small Country Houses. The only portion with a definite plan is a small paved court between two wings of the house and a double flight of stairs enclosing a tank, all forming one design. The court has a circular pavement, partly between two boxed-edge beds, and partly bound by a raised step next to the house. Clematis montana drapes one side wall and hangs as a garland from the lower molded beam of the timber-framed overhang. The opposite wall is clothed with a vine. The stairways on each side of the tank are punctuated by 8 balls of clipped box. The tank itself is a wealth of ferns growing out of its cool north-facing wall, the water being let in by a finely designed lion mask. From the lawn, a wide turfway leads to another at right angles, beyond which is the main border of hardy flowers. I have a rather large mixed border of hardy flowers. It's not quite so hopelessly mixed as one generally sees, and the flowers are not at all hardy, but it is a thing that everyone rightly expects. And I've been for a good many years trying to puzzle out its wants and its ways. I will try and describe my own and its surroundings. There's a sandstone wall of pleasant color at the back, nearly 11 feet high. This wall is an important feature in the garden. It is the dividing line between the pleasure garden and the working garden. Also, it shelters the pleasure garden from the sweeping blasts of wind from the northwest, to which my ground is much exposed. And it is all on a gentle slope going downward toward the north. At the foot of the wall is a narrow border, 3 feet 6 inches wide, and then a narrow alley, not a made path, but just a way to go along for tending the wall shrubs and for getting at the back of the border. Then the main border, 14 feet wide and 200 feet long. About 3/4 of the way along, a path cuts through the border and passes by an arched gateway in the wall to the peony garden and the working garden beyond. Just here, I thought it would be well to mound up the border a little and plant the groups of yuccas, so that at all times of the year there should be something to make a handsome full stop to the sections of the border. The 2 extreme ends of the border are treated in the same way, with yuccas on rather lesser mounds, only leaving space beyond them for the entrance to the little alley at the back. I much enjoy the pergola at the end of the sunny path. It seems wonderfully dark at first, this gallery of cool greenery, passing into it with one's eyes full of light and color. And the open-sided summer house at the end looks like a black cavern. But on going into it and sitting down onto one of its low benches, one finds that it's a pleasant, subdued light that's just right to read by. I visited Munstead Wood in 2018, and it was such an exciting visit. It was a home of a true Renaissance woman. Jekyll was not just a gardener, but she was an author, a silversmith, and she was even a photographer at a time when photography was brand new. She even had a darkroom in her home and took a lot of the pictures that were used to illustrate her books. The impact on the gardening world that she made can't be understated, and I can't wait to return to see her home again. I hope you enjoyed this quick visit to Munstead Wood. Hey, hit me up in the comments below and let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next video.